Hello lovelies, welcome back to my page and welcome to day 2 of 30 makeup looks in June. I hope you guys liked the first video. I am a little nervous to be uploading like full YouTube videos again, but I've been putting a lot of effort into them, so I really hope you guys have been enjoying them. And I'm really excited for the rest of this month. I've already picked out all of the makeup looks I'm going to do. They're going to be so much fun. Lots of rainbows, lots of like hot girls, some natural looks, and today we're going to be delving into that rainbow makeup. I'm so excited. This is my first rainbow look that I've done in maybe like a year, so I'm really excited to try out this tutorial for you guys. This is the inspiration for today's makeup look. Look at it. It is so stunning. I love the hearts. I love the rainbow on the lid. I feel like her makeup is just so dramatic and so pretty, so I'm really excited to see how this will translate on my features. I've done one of her makeup looks before. I might do another like recreation of that one because I love that look so much and I found a better way to do it, so I'm really excited to try this one out today. Please make sure you subscribe to my page and turn on your post notifications so you can be notified when I upload next, as well as adding the playlist that the 30 makeup looks will be in. It's either going to be linked down below or it will be linked at the end of this video. And if you add that to your library, when I upload new videos, it just automatically updates in your library so you can watch all of my videos from there. Again, I hope you guys are excited for the rest of the makeup looks this month and then like my tentative in my head schedule moving forward. I'm really excited to be bringing more content to you guys, so let's go ahead and head to that tutorial. For this more rainbow look, I'm going to go in with 2 pairs of different contact lenses. The Olens French Shine in Aqua, as well as the Olens Ocean Velvet in Olive. These are going to give me a really lovely two-toned effect, and I feel like they're going to help accentuate the whole rainbow makeup look. From the Face Shop, going in with their Rice Water Bright Enzyme Powder Wash. This one slightly exfoliates and cleanses the skin. I feel like it just makes my skin feel so much smoother and it cleanses it very well. It does also a great job of just making sure that like a really nice layer of dead skin also gets taken off. It just makes my skin just look so much more polished. From Lumissy, going in with their 2% AHA BHA salicylic acid clear skin pads. These are witch hazel infused, so they have that really nice tingling sensation. They clarify, refine, and help exfoliate your skin. They make my skin just feel so much more softer than if I don't use this, and it also just helps restore my pH level. From Abib, going in with their Jericho Rose Bifida Serum. This one are their Firmin drops. They have soluble collagen and they just make your skin just feel so much more like tight and lifted. I don't have like a really huge issue with sagging skin, but around my mouth I am noticing like a bit firmer line. Like the lines that I have there are a little more like put away when I use this product. From Tatcha, going in with the Silk Peony Eye Cream. I love taking this on my under eye. I feel like it moisturizes very well and just helps get rid of any like fine lines that I have on the under eye. I love how hydrating that it feels, and it really like helps to boost the moisture levels of my under eye so I don't crease as much. From Youth to the People, going in with their Superfood Air Whip Moisture Cream. This one has hyaluronic acid as well as some kale and spinach. They help to just make sure that your skin feels more hydrated. It does a great job to help lock in all of that moisture from all of the previous products, and it's pretty lightweight because it is whipped, so it gives you moisturization without weighing down the skin. From Skin 104 or Skin Chunsa, I'm going to go in with their Madagascar Centella Hylucica Water Fit Sun Serum. This one is very hydration induced. It makes the skin just feel so lovely. It does a great job at obviously being like a really good SPF because it is an SPF 50, but it is really hydrating on the skin as well. From Tatcha, going in with their The Melting Lip Balm. This one is really nice. This is in Mocha. It is very hydrating. It feels so lovely on the lips, and I feel like it does a great job at just helping to boost the hydration levels, so when I do my lips later on, they just feel so much nice and moisturized. I'm gonna let all that skincare soak into the skin for about 10 minutes because I feel like I'm going to be like a grease ball if I try to put makeup over top of this right now. So I'm gonna let that sit. Definitely let your makeup rest just so that the rest of the products don't react negatively with them. To start out the priming process, going in with the Milani Make It Last Original Spray. This one I love using as a priming spray. It is lightweight. It helps lock in that makeup for as long as you want to wear it for, and it just helps keep your makeup from creasing and settling into your fine lines. From Milani, going to go in with their Conceal and Perfect Blur Out Smoothing Primer. This one just really helps fill in your pores. It makes your skin feel a little more matte and just blurs any imperfection that you can have on the surface of your skin, and I feel like makeup just goes over top of this so flawlessly. I'm going to be using a lot of these concealers today, but I'm first taking the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer, and this one is in Golden Honey. I'm going to use this to color correct discoloration and dark spots on my face, like my bags, my burn scar, and then any other imperfection or blemish that I want to cover. I'm going to use this to just give me a nice even base of color correction. From BK Beauty, going in with their 108 brush, I'm going to use this to buff out all of that concealer and give me a really nice airbrush finish. This again buffs into the skin so nicely. I feel like it just looks like my skin but better, and this product is so dense, so it makes really light work of blending everything out. From SheGlam, going in with their Complexion Pro in the shade Cappuccino, I'm going to just put this all over the face to give me a really lovely thin layer, and blending that out with the BK Beauty 106 brush. These two together just blend out the foundation so well, and it gives me a really lovely flawless base while making sure that my complexion is even throughout. From Made by Mitchell, going into the Curve Case in Deep, taking the shades Shade and Laid in Chocolate Charm. I'm going to use those to add some definition on my temples, cheekbones, jawline, lower lip, and then for the nose contour, she has a rounded tip with some definitions on the sides of her nostrils, and as well as on the side of her orbital bone going into the brow bone. And so I'm just going to make the face look a little more defined and snatched. Going to take the BK Beauty 101 brush. I'm going to use that to buff out the perimeter of my face to blend out the contour at my temples, my cheekbones, my jawline, my lower lip, just making sure it's nicely blended out into the face and sort of like makes sure that it looks really seamless with the foundation and kind of blurred while still giving a chiseled effect. Then going in with the flat side of a double-sided brush, I'm going to use that to buff out the nose contour, just making sure again that's blended into the foundation and it looks really seamless with the rest of the makeup. Going to take some lighter concealers to highlight the face. First, taking the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop in Medium Olive. I'm going to take this under my eye, slightly on the side to highlight and lift. Down the nose, keeping that tip rounded. My upper lip, my chin, and my forehead to just really help lift and highlight those areas. Then going into the shade Pale, I'm just going to use that slightly on the inner parts of my eyes and then down the center of my face just to brighten and lift that area a little more as well. BK Beauty 110 brush, I'm going to use that to buff out the concealer on my chin, on my upper lip, as well as my forehead to really buff that out to make it sure that it looks really nice and airbrushed with the rest of the products. Then going in with the A506 on my under eye as well as my nose to really blend that out. This one is a more precise brush even though it is dense, so it just blends it out exactly how I want it to. And back into the Curve Case, I'm going to take a mix of Where's the SPF and Cowlick, and I'm going to use that to add some blush to my cheeks, along my nose bridge, around the tip, as well as on my chin to just add back some like really warm flush to the face. From BK Beauty, going into their 113 brush, I'm going to use this to buff out the cream blush on my cheeks, nose, and my chin, just making sure it's nice and blended and like blurred into the rest of the makeup. Like I want it to stand out, but I still want it to be a part of the whole look. So just going to blend it until it just looks a little more cohesive. And to go back in with a layer of Milani's Make It Last setting spray to set all of the cream products on the skin. From Morphe, going to go in with their Bacon Satin Bright Balance. I'm going to use this to set all of my face, just making sure that it looks nice and mattified. And it sort of like really does a great job at helping to like meld all of the cream products in together. And it just really helps to make and encourage a whole other like cohesive look with all of the base products. From Kaleidos, going in with their Symphony Contour Trio in the shade Medium. I'm going to use this in a Real Techniques blending brush. I'm going to use this to buff out all of the perimeter of my face. Just go ahead and set that cream contour and just make sure that my face looks a little more chiseled and that I add back some of that definition that might have been lost when I set the face. Then going in with the fluffy side of that double-sided brush, I'm going to use that to set my nose contour. Just again, adding some definition and just making sure it looks more defined and just brought more to the forefront of the face. One more round of Milani Make It Last setting spray to set all of the powder products. From NYX, going in with their Marco Brow Pencil in Espresso. She has some really thick, more dramatic brows, so I'm just going to use these to really make sure that my brows stand out more, especially because I want them to be a bit more dramatic to help accentuate this eye makeup look. First, taking the shade Pink Haven on a fluffy brush, I'm going to put that on the inner portion of my lid, slightly smoking that on my lower lash line. Next, taking the shade Sunset slightly to the side and really packing that on my lid and up into my brow bone. Next, taking the shade You're Invited, and again, just adding that slightly to the side as a more orangey shade. Next, taking the shade Wait a Minute, and just adding that slightly to the side to extend out this rainbow. Next, taking the shade On the Glow and just adding that to the side to really smoke out that outer V. Next, taking the shade On the Dot, again, just to smoke out that outer V a little more. Then taking the shade Never Stop, and I'm just gonna use that to smoke out that outer V a little more to end out the rainbow. So going in with this white water activated liner by Suva. I don't think they're in business anymore, but it's just any water activated liner will work. And I'm gonna use this to draw out the heart and the stars on my eyelids, just to make sure that I can go through and add a similar effect as the inspiration photo. Then with a couple of the eyeshadows, I'm gonna go back in and add a little bit of color on the inside of each heart. From Milani, going in with their Stay Put Tank Liner in black, I'm gonna use this to do a thin wing on my upper lash line, as well as to extend out my inner corner, just to add some definition. From Lumissy, going in with their Easy Glide flat eyeliner in the shade Deep Black. I'm gonna use that on my waterline to really smoke out that lower lash line to make it look a little more defined. To prep my lashes, I'm gonna first go in with this lash curler. I'm gonna use this to really clamp down, and you're going to like clamp at the base, then clamp in the middle, and then clamp at the top. This is gonna open your lashes so much as you make your eyes appear more open. Black mascara from Yesstyle. This is their Lash Clash in 01. I'm gonna use this on my upper lashes and my lower lashes to really clamp on that mascara, just to make sure that my lashes are elongated and then really prepped for falsies. So I got these lashes off of the TikTok shop. I don't remember the package. I'm going to link them down below, but I'm going to use some of these to add in the more like dramatic lash to my upper and lower lash line. I think these are nice, especially if you want to do more like the at-home falsies, but I also like using these for like an everyday makeup look because I don't wear lashes all the time, especially because I exercise a lot and I sweat, and I just want to make sure that I'm not getting anything in the way of my vision while I'm running. And so I love just popping these on. They're good for like if you want to wear them for a long time, but if you just want to just pop on a pair, they're also really good for that too. I'm going to use this shade Endless Love to slightly highlight around the eyes and the face, just to make those features pop a little more. From Milani, going to go in with their Baked Brush in Sparkling Rose. This is a really lovely light shade because I want to do sort of like a blush gradient, and we love that, the gradient. And so I'm going to take this on my cheeks, across my nose, the tip, and my chin, just to add that flush into the skin. Then also by Milani, going to go in with their Granada Glow Blake Blush, and I'm going to put that over top of where I put that other powder blush, just to make sure that area really shines. From ColourPop, going in with their Eclipse series Super Shock highlighter in the shade Change Me. I'm gonna put this on all of the high points of my face, down my nose, the tip, my upper lip, my chin, my cheekbones, and a little on my forehead, just to make those areas really pop. And I love an iridescent highlighter. This just looks so good on the skin. From Erin, this is their Liquid Air Cushion Freckle Maker in the shade Saddle Brown. I'm going to take this all over the face, just adding a couple of full freckles, just making sure I kind of have the similar vibe as the inspiration photo. From NYX, going in with their Epic Wear Waterproof Liner in brown. I'm going to use this to just go over a couple of moles that I have on my face, just to accentuate it, and then just kind of make that like freckles really pop. From ColourPop's Little Mermaid collection, I have their lippy stick, and this one is Villainous Ursula. I'm going to use this to really outline and make my lips look really pouty, really concentrating on my cupid's bow, making sure that it looks really nice and round, and then really filling out my lower lip to really puff that out. From Dasic, going in with their Creme de Rose tint in Ruby Jam. I'm just gonna go over top of everywhere I put that previous lipstick to really stain and accentuate the lips. The Inspo Photos lips aren't too glossy, but I want a glossy version, so I'm going to go in with this, also by the ColourPop Little Mermaid collection. This is the Find Your Voice Glowy Lip Oil. I'm just going to use that to top off the lips, just to give it a little shine, and it is a little iridescent and rainbowy, so I feel like that'll really tie in this look. I can't think of anything else I want to add to this look. I feel like it actually just looks really pretty and like very similar to the inspiration photo. I feel like I did a pretty good job, especially because like I haven't done like fun eyeshadow like this in a long time. Drawing out hearts with white eyeliner was a little hard, but I feel like this is going to be the look completed. So I'm going to change and I'll be right back. So this is the look completed. I've changed my hair and I put on a cute little outfit to match this makeup. But honestly, like, this turned out a lot better than I thought it would. Like, I don't know why I'm always so afraid to try like fun makeup looks. They are more complicated, but they take me about the same amount of time to do like another look, but I just feel like they turn out bad. But I'm very like pleasantly surprised that I like am in love with how this turned out. I think that this might be like my favorite look out of all of the looks that I've done recently. I love the hearts. Making them kind of look like they were spray painted on was a little bit difficult, but I feel like they look pretty good. Like, please comment down below, let me know what you guys think of this look. I love the freckles. I love the lashes. Remember, I have these linked, I have all the products linked down below, but I'll especially have the lashes linked down below. I think they're over on like TikTok, so you can order for there. But this is just so cute. I'm very happy. Please make sure you subscribe to my page and turn on your post notifications so you can be notified when I upload next, and add the playlist that all 30 of these makeup looks will be in to your library so you can watch all of my videos when I upload from your library. So you don't even have to search my page, it'll just pop up there automatically. I can't think of anything else I want to add other than all of the products I use today, like I mentioned, are going to either be linked down below or they're going to be on my LTK. And I like using the LTK because like you can have the whole, you can like shop as much as you want from the whole look. But if I can't link it on LTK, it's going to be linked down below, so please go check it out. So like probably these lenses are going to be linked on my LTK, don't worry. So these lenses will probably be linked down below, so don't worry. Yeah, if you guys have any like comments or concerns, please don't hesitate to leave them down below. And I did see somebody say they wanted a more of like affordable, beginner friendly makeup look, and I have one pending. It's not going to be the next look or the one after that, because I'm doing like, I've already filmed the look for tomorrow, so it'll be up on day 5. Will be like an affordable, beginner friendly makeup look, so please stay tuned for that. I hope you guys enjoyed today's look. Let me know what you guys think, so let's go ahead and head to that montage.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats.